If you don't believe in Jesus, well, then you're wrong and stupid and worthless.
On the Air is brought to you by McFaith. Have it your way, right away.
And the hungry Jews want some answers.
Hi, welcome to McFaith, where you can have it your way right away. Would you like to try one of our new multi-religion combos?
No thanks. Can I have a God who is mighty? But can you go easy on the demands?
Oh,
Sure.
Can we have like a side of forgiveness?
Yeah, a lot of forgiveness.
Yeah. Hey, I love him.
What else?
Can you make this a light relationship, please, man? Because we're pretty busy. Hey.
Yo,
Talk to
Anything
me.
else?
yeah, can you hold the condiments?
Do you mean hold the condemnation?
Adjust your headphones, hairnet. That's what he said.
Okay, that's what I said.
You want to supersize your religion?
No way. We don't want people to think we're weird or anything.
Did someone say McFaith?
That sign can't stop me because I can't read.
Next time you get something wrong on a math test, try this. Try accusing your teacher of intolerance. If you say that 2 + 2 is 5, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. I just don't want you counting out my change at the grocery store. I mean, you like Jesus, I like Buddha. What's the difference? Let me have my opinion, you have yours, and we'll all get to nirvana someday. Well, there are 3 reasons that just won't fly. You guys are gonna love it.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Is your light shining, or are you slicing people up with your spiritual lightsaber?
Hi, I'm Marty Mosley, head of the Total TV Network. By now you should know that the Total TV Network offers a variety of video products for small group Bible studies.
May I have your repentance, please? May I have your repentance, please? Will you tell him save me and please stand up? I repeat, will you tell him save me and please stand up? We're gonna have the problem here.
Y'all act like you never seen a nice person before. Y'all are hoping the Lord, your pain and tongue is just thirsting for more. Started looking around, searching cause you're uncertain, you're sure you know where you're going eternally. Chicka, 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 he's crazy. I'm sick of them born-agains walking around asking if you know God, speaking to you know who. Yeah, but there's no proof though. Yeah, I probably got a couple of you who think...
Hi, I'm Melissa.
And I'm Tommy. We're on the air.
And today we're talking about our beliefs.
What do you believe, and does anyone know about it? Let's get started.
They're telling us to mind our own business, be tolerant of everything the other guy believes. What do you think?
Well, I think some people are scared to talk about their faith because it's a really hard thing to explain.
I think people have the right to believe what they want to believe. I don't think that everyone should be Christians, and if they're not, I don't resent them for that.
She's a witch, I tells ya! Burn her! Burn her!
That's just the way things are. You can't tell somebody you have to have this belief.
I disagree!
Nowadays, you try not to offend anybody. That's possibly one of the main goals of a bunch of people.
Let them do whatever they want to do, as long as you know what you're doing is right and what you believe is right.
This portion of On the Air is brought to you by Slam Cola. If you don't like their religion, slam 'em. Oh! Slam Cola, not endorsed by the Total TV Network.
If you got a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the beat while the DJ revolves it.
Neil McClendon, who's our expert, talks to a lot of teens.
He speaks at youth camps, retreats, and seminars all over the country.
We caught up with Neil in Alabama at a youth retreat where he talked to a lot of teens about their beliefs.
At school, does the subject of spiritual things or spirituality, does that ever come up at your school? You ever talk about that with your friends?
It's not the cool thing to do.
Well, you brought up an interesting little name there, Jesus. What do your friends think about Jesus?
Maybe he was a good man, but...
Right.
There's a lot of confusion out there.
And suck them. Oh, get hold of my nipple. Get a hold of it and suck on it with your mouth. Go on, get your teeth around my nipple. Be gentle, but be firm.
You go to these school zones and it says, slow children play. Throw the ball! You come back 20 years later, and you got slow men working. Funny and nobody likes me. If someone was to ask you, what does it take to get to heaven, what would y'all tell them?
$3.50.
What are some of the reasons you've heard people say they get to heaven?
By doing good stuff, just like...
No, you're going to hell right now.
Enough with the chicken. We ain't got much time. Let's get cracking.
You're going to hell. Have I broke that news to you?
Yeah, and you have to show love for them the same way Jesus showed love for everybody he met, and
Okay, how do you be tolerant?
I've never killed anyone, I've never done drugs, I've got all these things on my checklist that I've never done, and I felt like God really owes me something. I felt like he was going to pay me back, and he was going to say, like the Bible talks about, well done, my good and faithful servant. I thought he was going to say, I'll let you hit a home run in your last game, good job. And I guess that wasn't his plan, and I still wish it was.
People are attracted to Christians first.
Okay, well, bend over.
Then to Christ. So don't wave your WW bracelets like some fashion statement. If you're going to claim it, then live it. Lead by example, because the whole world is watching. So, if you want a fashion statement, call Dennis Rodman.
Jill is probably one of the neatest people I know. Like when I'm sad or when I'm really excited, she's always there. And really, probably right now, she's like the closest thing I have to a sister. I made her cry.
And now it's time to stop and discuss these important questions.
First, not all religions are the same. What are some of the other things that kids believe in?
I believe in death. I believe in disease.
And second, what kind of reactions do you get when you talk about spiritual things at school?
Jesus Christ was either a liar or a lunatic.
I just found a way to make money and not do any work.
Onlyfans.com.
No, we are having a fine time here, and we'll have a fine time bidding on this first 6 products on this counter, and these are going to be very important in your life. So, Johnny Olson, would you please tell her about these 6 products?
I don't want to.
And correctly, is your last name Super?
Yes.
S-U-P-E-R?
Right.
Super. Are you a super shopper?
Sometimes.
Well, you've come to the right place if you're a good shopper, Diane. This is the next item up for bids on The Price is Right.
Well, since that dumbass just killed herself, I guess we'll give her a free car to Becky.
Of Charlotte Fisher, come on down! You're the next contestant on... That girl, Charlotte, once you got into contestant's row, you didn't waste any time. You got right up on the stage.
Oh, no.
Yes.
I can't believe it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Hungary.
From Hungary?
Yes.
How long have you lived in the United States?
14 years.
Oh, well then, Charlotte, you should...
I'm shaking. I'm watching you all the time, and you are gorgeous.
Well, Charlotte, I wish I had more time to discuss that, you sweet thing. But I must tell you that now you have a chance to win this. An organ. Don't look at those!
Good evening and welcome to The Journey Home. My name is Marcus Grodi, your host for this program. This is the Open Line First Monday program in which we try to allow more of your phone calls and email. Hi. Because our guest is otherwise known as the Donut Man, but some of you don't know that the Donut Man's real name is Rob Evans.
Featuring the Donut Man, Rob
Rob, welcome back to the journey home.
Thanks, Marcus. Well, so yeah, here's the church, here's the steeple. Open the door, see all the people, and that my Sunday school teacher smelled like rose talc. I remember. I love to sing and.
Only one. There is just one God. Only one. One true living God. Only one. He is the Father of Jesus Christ.
I worked as a carpenter. You know, roar, 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 roar! I'm a big lion and I want to eat some more.
Did that
and then,
put them to sleep or
no?
wake 'em up?
No, I would then eat them. It was great.
I'm a little mustard seed, no hands or feet, and my face is green.
And I would become the mustard seed.
The focus of your life.
Well, I'm a
for many
repairman.
years. Right.
You know, I'm a donut repairman. So out on the job site, I'd have my hat and I'd eat donuts. You know, and then one day I got an idea of repairing donuts. I mean, I really am a repairman. Yeah. So how can a plumber teach your child about Jesus?
God said He's the only one. God said He's the only one. God said He's the only one. God said He's the only one.
You don't get invited out to dinner very much. Catholics don't read their Bible. The Catholic Church is very pompous and arrogant with their robes and their incense and all of that stuff.
You're throwing away the bride of Christ.
Thanks to you.
150. What do you say, Joy? And her shirt proclaims, I grew up with The Price is Right. And anyone who has been a loyal friend all these years deserves that. A new car!